Hey Breezy Gang, I am back with another video. Before I get started, please, you know what I need you to do. Hit that thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. Also hit that bell, that way you'll be notified every single time I post. So, let me get right into it. Y'all know the title. I'm talking about when you're uncomfortable. I'm talking about when you don't like how you feeling in a certain situation. I'm talking about when you're feeling uneasy. Guess what, sis? Your breakthrough is coming. When you are feeling uncomfortable, it's only growth behind all of the discomfort. What do I mean by that? Let me let you know. Let me give you an example. You feel me? So, me for example, back in September, I had noticed I was losing weight compared to like last February and then last September. Like, I'm like, I lost like, few pounds, like 20 pounds. And I'm like, it took me that long to lose 20 pounds. So I was like beating myself up and I'm like, what are you doing? What are you really doing so different? Are you getting yourself out of your comfort zone? Or are you just saying, I'm going to change a little bit, but I'm going to stay at my comfort zone? And I had to check myself because I'm like, you are eating healthier, but you're not going as hard as you can. So I was like, let me do some research. And I started looking on Google, YouTube. I've even like downloaded books on my phone about fasting, about keto or low carb. That, like, you know what I'm saying? I start thinking like and seeing how to lose weight and keep it off, because half the time you can lose weight, but if you don't stick to something that you really like, it's gonna come back. So, and I was tired of that happening. So I'm like, let me see. So I was like, let me try fasting. You guys, do you know how uncomfortable it is to be up at 8 o'clock in the morning and not eat breakfast? Even though that's what you're literally used to doing. Oh, my son is weird. Darby, go back to the room and close the door. But even though that's what you're used to doing, like you're used to eating, who does not eat breakfast? Well, I don't anymore. So I was like, skip breakfast, because that's what intermediate fasting does, and that's what I started. And I'm like, wait, I start thinking of excuses. Well, I mean, what if I get a headache? What if my stomach is growling? What if I pass out? You know what? Excuses are just that, excuses. I feel like if your head gonna hurt, drink some water. If you feel like you dizzy, drink some water with some a little bit of salt to give you some electrolytes. You don't have to eat right when you pop out of bed, is what I had to tell myself. But that's what I was comfortable with, you see? I was comfortable with, like any other American. Like, you eat breakfast, you eat lunch, and you eat dinner, right? No, not me. Not anymore. I felt like that's just too much eating, and I'm trying to limit my eating. And it was so hard. I was uncomfortable. I'm telling you, I had uncomfortable days. My head, like the first few weeks, my head was on like 1,000 every day. And I'm like, is this safe? What's going on? I wasn't eating till like 12. And I'm like, wait a minute. I was like eating between the hours of 12 and 8. I'm like, is this safe? My head is hurting. But after like a month, I was like, okay, the headaches are fading a little bit. Okay, my stomach isn't growling until my body is ready to eat, which was after 12. So I will wake up and I feel that aching pain of hunger, which probably wasn't even really hunger. It was just like my body, like, what are you doing? You're usually eating breakfast. What are you doing? You're usually eating 3 meals a day. And I went down to 2 meals a day. And now some days I do 1 meal a day. But the point is, it was uncomfortable, but it helped me to break my plateau. Like, I had a plateau, and I could not get out of this plateau. And I was just like, you know what? How am I going to get past this weight? Like, the scale was not moving until I started, like, picking hours of eating, only 8 hours. And now some days I do, like, the modified OMAD. So I only eat 4 hours out of the day sometimes, or just 1 meal out of, you know what I'm saying? I still haven't picked a specific one. Like, one week I'll do this one, the next week I'll do this one, because I like to switch it up. But the point is, guess what, sis? It took me months to get really like okay with the discomfort that may come with fasting sometimes. Sometimes I am gonna get a headache, but I feel like, oh well, like it's not that I'm not gonna eat at all. I'm just picking a different time to eat. It's not like it's not that I'm dehydrating myself. I'm still drinking water. I'm like, and if I feel too hungry, if I feel like I'm gonna pass out, I'm gonna eat no matter what time it is. So I listen to my body, and as long as I listen to my body, and if it's not detrimental, then I'm gonna like hold off to eat till 12, and sometimes I do later. Like it just depends on the day, but I fast daily because it's helping me. It's helping me. It has, listen, that discomfort has caused me to get more disciplined. I can eat a cheat meal without going overboard. Like some days, like once a week or something, I'll have a cheat meal and not a cheat day. You see how I said that? Not all day cheating, okay? A cheat meal or a cheat snack, you feel me? But, and I won't go overboard. Like, you know, back in the day, a few months ago, if I had a cheat meal, it was a cheat day. And it turned into 3, 4, 5 cheat days. And then I'll be backwards. But now that I have started fasting, I get more disciplined. Like, I do not, like, instead of having 3 pieces of pizza, if somebody offer me a pizza, if I want to, you know, cheat that day, I'll have 1 piece. So I'm like, that's it. I'm like, that's all I need. Because when you fast so much, it causes you to get fuller quicker. So not only am I dropping like weight in inches, but I'm also getting fuller quicker. And I love that because I feel like food should not be something that, like, you should not eat to live. I mean, you should not live to eat. You should eat to live. Like, eat because you need nutrients. Don't eat because you just want to eat. Like, and I'm listening. That helps me listen to my body. Like, some days I don't even eat dinner. Like, some days I eat lunch and that's it. And I mean, if I'm not hungry, I'm not gonna eat no more. And I love that part of this discomfort. So yeah, remember, sometimes if you're feeling uncomfortable, if it's feeling like uneasy, and you feel like, what the heck is going on? Sit there and think, how can I make this be a good thing? How can I make this work out for me? Let's say, I'm using me for example again. Let's say you're in a class and you don't like the professor. He's nice. He or she is nice, but it just does, like, their teaching style isn't working for you. You could either try to go online to get switched out of the class and do the same class but with a different professor, or you could sit there and be uncomfortable. That's not a good example because I feel like your education is different. If you are not getting something from a professor, then you gotta go, sis. But you know what I'm saying? Like, some subjects you might not like, and you still have to go through it. You still have to go through it to get to the end of the tunnel, which is the degree. You feel me? So just remember, embrace your discomfort because, honey, growth is going to be at the end of the story. So I hope this helped someone to just embrace their discomfort. And remember, things might get hard. Things might not feel great sometimes. But if you realize that if this is going to help you in the end, just cruise through it. Take it like, I'm about to take this like a G. I'm going to get through this. I'm going to be able to tell a story after this. I'm going to motivate someone else to get through this same situation. So that completes this little video, this motivation video. I love making motivation videos. I'm legit going to be a motivational speaker one day. I'm just speaking it into existence. But yes, I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give this video a thumbs up if you did. Comment down below and subscribe. Let me know how do I say this? What situation have you grown from being uncomfortable? Why do I want to keep saying discomfort? Like, is this my favorite word right now? But yeah, what has gone on, or what is going on that has made you uncomfortable, but you know it's gonna make you stronger and grow in the end. But yeah, I'm out. See you guys on my next video. Bye.